Hi you guys, my name's Sarah. This is my Flosstube channel, Stitching by Sarah. This is Flosstube episode number 7. It is November the 26th and I'm here in America, and yesterday was Thanksgiving, so if you are one of my country mates, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good day and you got to eat lots of food. I am in a new location today. My husband is here, and my son. My husband is just right in that room right there watching TV, so I hope you don't hear too much of the TV. And I'm not talking all that loud because I'm not comfortable with doing this with them home. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see, featured FFO. You can't see it, but I'll insert a picture. It's not my FFO, it is a Save the Stitches, and it says, when the Lord closes a door, he always opens a window. And he put this in my life at a very appropriate time. The hospital that I was working at had just closed or was in the process of closing, and I was working down in Houston, down in the med center. I had gotten a job there. I was still on orientation, and it was okay job, but you know, I was driving downtown 5 days a week, and I'm not a 5 days a week type of person, at least not driving that far. And then while I was on orientation, still the hospital that I'm currently working at, I got a phone call from them saying, would you like a day shift L&D job? And it's like 5 miles from my house, so I'm like, oh heck yes. So when I found this, it was while I was working at the med center, and it just reminded me that, you know, God's got this. He knows what you need. So okay, I don't have any finishes. I have a start, a kind of a start, and I'll explain that when I pull that up, and I've got a couple whips, and I did not bring my haul. I'll have to stop this when we get to the haul portion and go get it. Okay, so my first start, if I can get it out of the bag, is Gingerbread Cookies by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is on a 14 count white aida. Nope, black aida, sorry, 14 count black aida, and I'm using all the called for floss. I started this last night, and oh, you can see through that like crazy. Let me do this. Is that any better? There. That's my start to my gingerbread cookies. I just absolutely love that pattern. That's by Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea. And like usual, this is probably going to be a quick video. Okay, so my next start is the start-ish. This is a new start for me. I had actually gone to my little, where I keep all my patterns, and went to pull out Zelda, and I pulled this bag out and sat down, opened it up, and it wasn't Zelda. And I was just being lazy. I didn't want to get back up again, so I thought, well, I might as well start. So this is, I believe this is an out of print chart. I was actually looking while I was filling out my digital planner, or my digital stitchy journal. I was looking for pictures of it to add into its page, and I read that it was out of print. So this is Treetrunk Designs, Lighthouse Alphabet. So that's what that looks like. So this is one of those charts that a former coworker gave to a friend, which is also a former coworker, to pass on to me, and she had it started. So I'm going to show you right here what she had started. And this is my progress. Let's see, so she had L, M, and O, most of P, and some of the Q. So I finished the Q, I finished the house, and the metallic blue thread there. That was a pain in the butt, let me tell you what. I gotta figure something else out. I finished the white around the P, and then I started on T, so that's going to be letter T. So that's where we're at right now. And this is all DMC with some metallic floss. And this is a 14 count light blue aida. It looks gray there, but it's blue. Okay, so those are my 2 starts this week. Put this back in. And oddly enough, even though I went to start Zelda, I never picked Zelda up to this week. Okay, so on to my whips. Let's see, the first one. Oh, I had talked to you guys last week about doing my whip go, trying to get my whip go caught up. So let me insert a picture of my whip go. That's my whip go board. You can see that I need to work on The Name of Jesus and Love Songs by Paula Vaughan and Death by Cross Stitch, and I already told you I wasn't going to do Starry Night After Van Gogh. We're just crossing that off. We're not doing that. So I did pick up 2 of the 3 that I need to work on. The first one I picked up is, ouch, The Name of Jesus by My Big Toe. And I had to finish one name. And this is where it was last time you saw it. And let me get this so you don't see through it. This is, sorry guys, this is where I'm at now. So I finished Light of the World. I finished that name. So I can cross that off now. And I'm actually right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for next year's whip go, because I think I did fairly well this year. And I'm actually working on my 2022 stitching journal that's going to include like my calendar where I document where I do things and keep a track of all my starts and my finishes and my whip go in my stitch from stash. We're going to try again. We're going to see how that goes. I don't know. We'll try again, because I definitely, like most of you guys probably do buy too much. So, and we're going to Las Vegas this coming week, and you're going to see haul next week because, or not next week, the following week, because I've already told my husband we're going to the cross stitch store that's out there in Las Vegas, and I've got my little money saved away so I can buy all sorts of things. Okay. The next one I worked on was Love Songs. It's the Paula Vaughan. And I needed, let's see, so that's what it's going to look like when we're all done. And again, it's out of the Best of Paula Vaughan. Here's a picture of where it was last time you saw it. You're not going to see a lot of difference. But this is where I'm at now. So I'm still working on backstitch, and I put in 2 hours of backstitching on it. Let's see. I did backstitch that flower. I backstitched that flower. And that little thing right there. So all 12 hours of my whip go is probably just going to be backstitching. So you're not going to see a lot of progress as I do it, but that's what I'm doing, is back stitching on love songs. And I've only got 4 hours of that done. It is a 14 count oatmeal aida, and I'm using the called for DMC. Okay. My last whip. You guys probably saying, you probably already know which one it is. You probably will recite it with me. It is Flower Sampler Baby Announcement by Pinecone Mcgee. This is the one that I'm making for my daughter's friend that had twins. I'm on the second of 2. I'm using a 28 count white white linen with the called for DMC. This is where it was last time you saw it. And I had told you that my goal this week was to get the date completed and get the name started. So here I am now. And I did get the date, and I put in the 28th, not the 25th like I did on the last one. And I've got her middle name started. Her middle name is Athena. So that's where I'm at on Pinecone Mcgee's Flower Sampler Baby Announcement, number 2. Okay. So that is all my whips. So you may also notice I'm in my, I call it our version of the Gymatorium. I don't know if you guys, when you went to school, had this little room that was both the cafeteria, the gymnasium, and the auditorium where the seats came out. But I call this our version of the Gymatorium. I call it my Camusa gym, because I've got the computer over here. We've got the treadmill right there, which we actually do use, my husband more than I. And then the music room, which is the piano, which I don't play very much. I only play what they call big note music. So that's where we're in, is in my version of the Gymatorium. Anyways, I want to say, on my piano, you can see a couple stitches that that are always on my piano. And I'll tell you someday what they are when I use them as my featured FFOs. But I wanted to show you my save the stitches. So at this moment, I'm going to go and get my stash, or my haul. And then I'll show you what I have. I don't have a lot, but I do have a couple of things. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went and got all my haul. First of all, if you are not getting Teresa Koget's newsletter, you need to go sign up for the newsletter, because she has got such a cute little freebie that's attached to it that I just absolutely had to get it. And I think for December I'm actually going to be doing Jolly Housewives, their little stitch along where they do Christmas decoration or Christmas stitching for December. I'll still have my flower sampler that I'm doing, but I think I'm going to be starting all sorts of Christmas stuff to try to make ornaments for Christmas tree, so that next year I have cross stitch ornaments for on my tree. So back to Teresa Koget. So this is a freebie that is linked to her newsletter. And that's just too cute. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love it. So that's going to be one of them that I'm going to be starting. And let's see. And then I got my Color and Cotton Thread Club of the month. This is November. Sorry, I didn't get it open. This is the colors, so we can't see them very well. Well, come on. Let's see. We'll just do it this way, I guess. Rustic black. Juniper, looks like it's brown or greens and blacks. I guess. I don't know if you can see that or not. I didn't pull out all my lights because I wanted to hurry up and get this done, because at that moment that I was doing this, my husband was in the garage working with his truck, so I wanted to hurry up and get this done and over with before he came back. But anyways, next one is papaya. That's pretty close to the actual color. Golden ale. And then this is Salem. Oh, I've heard people talk about Salem. It's like a grayish, blackish, I guess. Purplish maybe? I don't know. It was very pretty. So that's my color and cotton. And my Sunday stitches from Heartstring Samplery. Heartstring Samplery. For some reason I can't say that name. I get it monthly through 3 Stitches here in Spring, Texas. And this last one I picked up was Blessed Assurance. I actually like that. They may be on my radar to do soon. I mean, I don't mean to say I actually like that, but I like that more than some of the other ones. Okay, next my Just Another Button Company order came in. I had talked to you, I think I talked to you about it, that I had ordered little bluebirds to go on the, let's see, maybe right there, I don't know. To go on the pattern Only Dull Women. It's got a little bird sitting on the fence, but it didn't come, the button didn't come with it, because I think it was a reuse or a pass along the stash. So I got my little birds for on Only Dull Women. And then while I was there, I just picked up a couple of things because those 2 birdies couldn't fly alone. And this is just too cute. This is called Pumpkin Garden. Look at that, isn't that cute? So that is actually from Just Another Button Company. And look at all the buttons that comes with it. There's a lot of buttons. Get out of the corner there. Let me do it this way. Look at all of them. There's a lot of buttons. And it only calls for 4 colors. And then I'll have to put a picture right here of what this looks like, because this one just came with a chart. There is no picture with it. Yeah, there's no picture with it. So I'm going to put a picture right here of what it looks like. It's Stitch Every Day. It says the Cup O' Tea series, and this is July. And this is the buttons that comes with it. That looks like it'd be a quick stitch. And I got my new punch needle and primitive stitcher. You can tell right there that's a Teresa Kogut. It looks just like Teresa. So that's probably something I might do. There's several cute little things. I like that sampler. Let's see. There's Biscornu. That's very pretty. And then there's a Melissa Bowman. Looks like... Oh, I didn't even notice the name is there. I just realized there's names on there. I tell you what, sometimes I wonder about myself. And then there's the Reindeer by Bonnie Woomer. That's cute too. If I did punch needle, he's a cutie. I don't do punch needle. So there's a lot of cute little things in here. Okay, that's it. As I said, next week we are going away. My husband and I'm going away to Vegas. We're leaving Thursday. Not getting back until the weekend. So I am not having an actual floss tube where I show you my stitching. I'm going to try to get my 2022 stitching journal all done, and then I'll try to do a little flip through with you with that so you can see what that looks like. If you're interested, if you're not interested, then I understand. Made a sudden plan to go to Dallas to go take care of something up there. So Monday and Tuesday I'll be in Dallas, and then Wednesday I had somebody cover me at work, and then Thursday morning we leave for Vegas. So it will be 2 weeks before you see what stitching I've done. I may not have much done because I'll be traveling a lot, but we'll see. Maybe I'll actually have quite a bit. So I hope y'all had a good week, and I will see you next time.